So the real question is, sin palo or con palo? Let's find out today. All right, so today we're going to be trying the Targüī sin palo. Now, you're probably asking yourself two questions. First, what's sin palo or con palo? Well, first, sin palo means without stems. Con palo means with stems. So if you guys have seen Yerba Mate, the different yerbas that have stems in them versus ones that do not have stems in them, that's the difference. Today we're doing the Targüī sin palo, so there will not be any stems in there. And I'll give you a quick look at those here in a minute. But very popular Argentine brand. And what I like about the bag here, you've got the blue bag, deep blue. This outline here on the front is of the Misiones region in Argentina, where lots of yerba is produced every year. So that's on the front and the back side. On one side, it's got distributors, so from all different places across the world, which is cool. You can contact if you really want to. Australia, Chile, Bolivia, China, Costa Rica, even Korea is on here, Uruguay, Taiwan. So that's on one side. And the other side is preparation steps. So it gives you 3 different steps, what to look for. They recommend 75 degrees Celsius. That's what they recommend for the water temperature. And then down below that, you have your nutritional facts. So pretty simple. It's a pretty traditional look on these bags. But let's jump in. So another question you may be asking yourself is, what's the difference between having stems in there versus not having stems in there? Well, the stems kind of reduce the bitterness a bit. So without stems, I'm assuming this is gonna be a little bit bitter, which if you've been watching my videos, that's what I really like. I like that really strong taste. And the sin palo, if you find those, are also good for coffee drinkers who are looking for that change. If you like, roasted coffee or your coffee black, not loaded with sugar and creamer and stuff, you may want to look at the sin palo yerbas. All right, I like how it's a very simple open right here. It gives me a little pour spout on the side. Ooh, very light floral taste. Now, if you guys have seen my videos on the Canarias, then you guys might be familiar with what I'm going to show you here. I'll pick this up. If you can see in here, there are no stems. It's just thick leaves, big cut leaves that are in here. These are much bigger than the Canarias, so I'm assuming it'll be easier to prepare that way. I like it. Let's go ahead and fill the gourd up. And while I do this, I just want to take a minute and just say thank you. Thank you to you guys who are watching these videos, who are leaving comments, leaving suggestions, asking questions. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And I love, just interacting, answering those questions, sharing stories, sharing our opinions on what we like and what we don't like. I think it's really awesome. So, all right, so what we have here, yeah, it's kind of like Canarias, but it's not holding as tight, and I don't see as much powder in here. I'm seeing just mainly leaves. I'll try to turn this around for you real quick before I put it up. You guys can see that. But I'm excited. A lot of people have recommended this one to me. I guess a lot of people know that I like these rich tasting yerbas. I like that strong punch is what I really like on there. And some of you I've read really like that too. Others, you guys really like the floral taste. Some that come with like the CBC orange or the prongo. Those have really light kind of floral flavors to them. But for me, I'm excited. This is the first time I've tried this Targüī Sin Palo. I've had the traditional one, which comes in a red bag, but I'm really hoping this has, honestly, a little bit more bitterness to it than we expect. So let's go ahead and get this prepared. All right. Cheers. Salute to you all. Yes, it definitely has that bitterness punch at the beginning. That's actually the first thing that I tasted. That's really good. This has a similar taste to the Mate Factor. They have more of a Brazilian style yerba, but it's cut like this, and it's not your traditional Brazilian erva that Mate Factor makes. It's actually just the Brazilian leaves from a different region that they cut up similar to this style. And that's what I'm getting, some similar notes to that. It's super easy to drink. There's not a big aftertaste. So you know, when you're drinking it, you'll get a mouthful of flavor, but it washes away. A little bit of bitterness lingers a little bit in the back of the throat. But to me, this is a very nice one to wake up to. I could replace my morning coffee with this Targüī Sin Palo. I'm getting a lot of earthy notes to it. Slightly hay, a bit of woodiness. And I wonder, this to me does not taste smoked. I don't know how they dry this, but if you guys know, let me know. Excuse me, you got me a little excited about the bitterness of this. But let me know down in the comments below how this is dried, if you know. I should go back and do a little bit more research on it, but I'm not sure if they do it with fire or just air. Because this really has that natural, like it's been picked and air dried, so it's got those earthy, leafy, woody notes to it. Yeah, I'm just seeing leaves. Well, I'd have to say this, as I mentioned just a minute ago, would be great to wake up to. I think replacing my morning coffee is a great idea with this Targüī Sin Palo. I also think if you want to introduce people to this who are just coming off coffee, if they're big coffee drinkers, that might be a good introduction into Yerba Mate, is this blue label. For those who like the more fruitier notes, I'm not sure you're gonna like this one too much, but you could add, you know, orange peel to this. You could top it with a bit of sugar or honey if you wanted, and I think that would taste excellent with this. To me, this seems like it would be a great mixture yerba. I think it would pair well with a lot of different fruits. If you wanted to drop, you know, some peach or orange peel in here, put a slice of peach, put some honey, I think it'd be really good with that. But all right, let's give this a score. So for me, it's got that punch. It's not a heavy punch, right? It's not gonna knock you out. It's just something that you'll notice. It's very smooth, easy to drink. It's sitting well on the stomach. I'm starting to kind of a little bit dry in the mouth. So it might dry you out over time. Obviously, I'm drinking it much faster than many of you probably are. But yeah, whoever recommended this, I wish I could give you a shout out. I mean, you know who you are, but thank you to each and every one of you who recommended this. I really enjoyed this one. I'm gonna have to go, let's do 8.9. 8.9 on this. I really enjoy it. Little oatmeal taste to this too. But anyways, I really enjoy it. 8.9. Let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, thanks for commenting and thanks for asking questions. See you on the next review.